Hi everyone, it's Miss Cantor here, ready for Art Break video number 3. And today's Art Break video is inspired by art in the world around us. Art that is inspired by the current virus going on. Artists are often inspired and make art based on the realities of the world. And so that brings us to our next art challenge, which is make friendly window art. Now, I don't know about you in your neighborhoods, but where I live in the Clanton Park neighborhood, we've started to notice artworks popping up in the windows in our neighborhood. And it's been really enjoyable as we walk around, keeping, of course, a safe distance from other people. We have been noticing some really friendly artworks that makes our walks much more enjoyable. And it's apparently something that has starting to become popular throughout different cities around the world. The idea is to make an artwork, hang it in your window facing the street, so that way, even though we can't come inside other people's homes right now and we can't get together, we can make the world a little brighter through art. So make friendly window art. Now that can mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people, which makes it even more interesting. As you see, I love this one. Funny faces, just to be silly, just to make people smile. So tips for making window art. There's really no right and wrong as long as it's cheerful. Let's not get depressing, obviously. Big and bright is definitely the way to go when possible here. Now's the time to pull out your favorite markers. If you have paint, and you're allowed to use it, that's great. But markers do the job here. A regular piece of computer paper. If you have bigger, that's great. Honestly, I don't have so many materials myself. So the fun sometimes is getting creative from what you have. Big and bright as much as possible. Make it cheerful and happy. So I know in my neighborhood, rainbows have been popular this past week, and this coming week, starting today is Sunday, March 22nd. Starting this week, the plan for the neighborhood is to start seeing emojis, and I will talk more about that in another video about how to make emojis. But really anything that interests you that you think will make people smile. And so make it cheerful and happy, and include a few nice words. You don't have to, but especially as we just get started on this project, the people in the neighborhood might not know. They'll still enjoy the art, but if you include a few nice words, that could also help them understand why you're sharing the art, as well as put a smile on people's faces in another way. So a few ideas. I'm sure you will have your own, and you're welcome to email me with your ideas, and I'd love to see your art. But a few ideas that I'm really big right now. A few ideas for, especially if you're going to go for emojis, keep smiling. That is definitely a message we want to share with the world right now. We're all in this together. I saw some nice ones around my neighborhood saying we're all in this together, which, even though we're so far apart from each other as we're each inside of our homes, the idea of being together while apart is really, really nice. So there's lots of ways that you can show we're all in this together. It could be handprints. It could be any pictures. It could be silly faces together. You guys will have lots of great ideas, and the more variety, the better. It keeps it interesting as you walk around. Count your rainbows, not your thunderstorms. That's one I saw down the block from my house. And let's move this. Another great one for rainbows is be the rainbow in someone else's cloud. Again, just a few ideas. I know in Italy, they were putting up signs saying everything will be fine. And we do hope, and that is true. Hashem's world is going through a tough time right now, and everything will be fine. but the details might be challenging along the way. So that's a message also that might work for you. There's no right or wrong here as long as you keep it cheerful and happy. I'm sure your siblings and your parents might have some ideas. Hopefully, the more art, the more cheerful the world. And that brings us to the next part of the challenge is, not that yet, go for a window walk. Hopefully, we'll start seeing more and more artworks through our windows around the neighborhood. And as long as you are still able to go outside at a safe distance, walking around the neighborhood, take a look. Keep your eyes up. Keep your eyes open. Notice the details around you. The world is gorgeous, but so is the art. So now we have permission to look in people's windows and see if they've hung some art. The world is our gallery right now, so let's make it beautiful. Go for a window walk, which has been really fun for me. I've been enjoying it. Art is everywhere, and right now it's even more obvious. It's a way really to cheer up the neighborhood. And that brings us to the last part, a bonus challenge for today. Send cheerful art to a grandparent or friend. There are some people who can't get out of the house and do that window walk. If you know anyone, or even if they can, it's always fun to get some art, either in the real mail, if that's possible, or as you probably have noticed, we're all on WhatsApp and texting and on our phones all the time. So we can share a little bit of art through that technology as well. So you can make your picture, take a photo of it, and send it around. And hopefully it will make somebody's day a little more cheerful, because art is really powerful. Art has the power to help us smile and feel a little bit better through tough times.